Overton, Story, and St. Clair will check out there for Bellefontaine. Heist first free throw, no good. On the year, Russ, he is shooting 86% from the line.
That was an odd miss there on his first one.
Hits the second. Gives Jonathan Alder a 1-point lead, 5-4 here. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Reams drives in baseline, kicks out, high pass. There, Carter snap. Snap now, top of the key, driving in, back out, kick out. Reams now makes a move from the left side wing. Little mid-range jumper, gets it to fall. Kind of a different role this year for Caden Reams, as he was one of the starters last season for these Bellefontaine Chieftains.
Yeah, I believe he started the first game for the Chiefs, and then now kind of came off the bench.
Atkins now with it.
Oh, that's a tough matchup for near down low with number 4.
They're going to call another foul there. Heist will go to the line for 2. Who are they going to put it on? Give it to Harper Scott.
That's the only difficult thing with teams switching screens like that. You get a matchup with a bigger-sized kid on a point guard. It's a tough matchup for the point guard.
Heist makes the first. He has 4 tonight.
Coach Daly going right back to the bench. Bringing in St. Clair and Salyer. Giving Snap and Near a breather.
And Jacob Salyer's a sophomore, and he had late in the season last year, he got some good minutes as a freshman.
Correct. Now it's 6-6.
I have 7.
Yeah, I think there's a mistake on the scoreboard.
I think there is too, because I have 4 points for Bellefontaine. That's all from Tavian.
And then Reams got a basket on the last possession.
Oh, you're right. So it should be, it should be 7-6. There we go. I just saw the scoreboard switch. So 7-6 is your score here. Foul on the court. Drew Mark picks up the foul. 2:07 here to go in this opening quarter at Bellefontaine High School. Harper Scott with it. St. Clair now. Top of the key. Takes the screen. Kicks out. Salyer with it. Reams drives in. Kicks out. They're going to call foul.
Yep. That's on number 4.
It's on Heist.
It's a good take from Reams there.
Salyer inbound under their own basket. High pass in.
Ooh,
dangerous pass. Another. Scott's down. He landed hard.
That was hard contact there. That's always one of the worst things in basketball is when you get undercut.
Well, good thing for the Chiefs in a sense. That's Heist's second.
And yeah, he's going to have to check out and sit.
Scott comes out as well. Snap inbounds, gives it to Salyer. Wilson now. Finds St. Clair in the corner. Bellefontaine taking their time with this possession.
Yes, they are. Going to try and get the best look possible.
Got 90 seconds here in this opening quarter. 7-6, Jonathan Alder on top. Salyer drives in, kicks out, snap, pulls up for 3, and he makes it.
Chiefs lead by 2 here. Right where Bellefontaine wants a low-scoring game. Trying to slow Jonathan Alder down.
Jonathan Alder. They're a little worried about that press there.
Yes.
They eventually break it. Noah Hess with the basketball. Atkins now to Ryan Mark. He's trapped there down low, finds an open man.
Oh, that's 2 on St. Clair now.
That's Carter Harrington with the basket. As Russ said, Tavian St. Clair picks up his second. He'll be checking out. Looks like Riley Nero coming for him.
I'd say 2 of the better athletes on the floor. Now I'm going to be checking out. sitting the bench probably at least till probably late in the second quarter, maybe. You don't want them to pick up a third
No, not at all.
this early.
And one free throw is short, hits off front of the rim. C.J. Wilson with the rebound. Snap, pushing it up now for the Chiefs. Drives in. Nice bucket. Snap has 5. Bellefontaine 2-point lead, 11-9 here as we have 35 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, Alder looks pretty confused with this pressure that Bellefontaine's got on him.
They do. They haven't broken across it.
Yep.
It's intercepted there by Reams. 22 seconds left. Reams drives in, puts it up.
Draws a
No
foul.
good, but as Russ said, yeah, he gets the foul. This is where Bellefontaine needs to capitalize, as we were mentioning, with Heiss out now with 2 fouls. They really need to attack. Will Jackson will check in for Jonathan Alder.
Wow, they're trying to say that was on the floor.
Wow. They get it into Wilson. Snap now. Now Reams fakes a 3, drives in center lane, puts up a shot, kicks out. Riley near corner 3, in and out, no good. Rebound goes to Jonathan Alder. 10 seconds now here to go in the first quarter. They're pushing up. Ryan Mark with the basketball. Left side wing takes a screen there from Adkins. On the right side, driving baseline. Mash up by Keegan Overton Story. And he forces a turnover as it bounces off his foot, goes out of bounds.
And Bellefontaine's going to take a first quarter lead here, 11-9.
That they will. Even if he would have made that still would have been impressive, but still would not have counted.
Yeah.
So at the end of 1, Bellefontaine on top over Jonathan Alder, 11-9 here in this first quarter.
Yeah, it's nice to jump out early on a 3-time Kentrail Division winners.
That it is. Yeah, we didn't really have a chance to have much of a pregame here this evening. Jonathan Alder, as Russ said, reigning 3-time Kitten Trail CBC champs. What have you seen so far? I mean, it's somewhat of a tight ball game. Bellefontaine and J.A. both have kind of their main athletic guys out with 2 fouls. But what have you seen so far from the Chiefs?
Well, for me, I can tell that Bellefontaine definitely surprised Jonathan Alder with the pressure. With the 1-2-2 press, you can tell it caught Alder off guard, and Bellefontaine's capitalized on basically Jonathan Alder's mistakes, and Jonathan Alder offensively has struggled shooting the 3-ball. So it'd be interesting here to see how they make adjustments.
Yeah, looking at it on the year, Russ, Jonathan Alder is a 31% 3-point shooting team. See if I can get Bellefontaine's here before they get back to action in the second quarter. The Chiefs are shooting 26.5. 11-9 as we start the second stanza of action. A foul called. Calling on Wilson.
Bellefontaine's definitely bringing the pressure. I thought that was pretty good defense there by Wilson. Could have gone either way on a push-off or a little ticky-tacky.
So Coach Ross has Heiss back in for Jonathan Alder. There's another whistle.
Not sure what happened there. Coach Stolley's asking for an explanation. He just gave Wilson the second foul.
It's not good if you're Bellefontaine with 2 of your main guys you rely on.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the call was there. I saw it was a foul, but now the refs are talking.
11-9 is your score.
Now
8
it's going
seconds.
to be 1-1.
Oh, wow.
It's a 7th team foul on the Chiefs. Sorry, it's only their 6th team foul. Another mistake on the scoreboard.
You'd think we'd have this situated by now, right? A couple weeks into the season.
Learning curve.
I guess so.
Now next foul goes to the 1-1.
So Heiss will inbound. It's 11-9. Bellefontaine on top. Over Jonathan Alder. Mark with it. Gives it to Harrington. Heiss with it. Pulls up deep for a 3. In and out, no good. Loose ball goes to the Chiefs.
See if Reams attacks number 4 here. Picks up his 3rd. He did attack him.
Nice
no
drive.
call.
Yeah, nice drive there by Reams. Gets his own rebound. Chiefs moving around. Snap. Top of the key three. Knocks it home.
Chiefs out to a 14-9 lead, and they're sticking to the 2-2-1 press.
It's been given Jonathan Alder fits. Snap leading scorer for both teams with 8 points tonight. 14-9. Bellefontaine on top.
You can definitely tell Alder's offense runs through Hess. They try to get him the ball no matter where he is.
Right now he's on the left side wing. They're trying to find him, but to no avail. We got it down low. Another turnover there for Jonathan Alder. Bellefontaine forcing. Salyer pushing up, picks up his dribble, gives it to Neer. Back to Salyer. And there's a travel. That was an easy call.
Yeah, with this type of press, you got to beat it with a pass. You can't beat it off a dribble, and Alder's trying to dribble the ball way too much. You got to beat it with a pass.
They're trying to pass it. They get it across half court. Noah Hess with it. Top of the key. Looks like Bellefontaine's in a 2-3 zone now. Hess, down to Mark. Down low to Harrington. Driving baseline. Block. Gets his own rebound. Pickpocket. Another foul.
That's going to be a one-on-one now.
Foul on Jonathan Alder. Did we get 13? Yeah,
yep.
13. That's Hess there. Now send Caden Reams to the line. On the year, Reams is shooting 33% from the charity stripe. Misses the first.
But Bellefontaine's able to get the offensive rebound.
Reams now with it, gives it to Neer.
Now they're going to slow the pace down here if you're Bellefontaine. You're up. Want to shoot a three here.
And he makes it. Oh, they're waving it off.
There's going to be a foul beforehand. They're calling a moving screen on Overton's Story.
Oh, wow.
Before the play. That's a huge swing there.
It is.
Instead of a 3 points, now it's 2 fouls on your big man.
Still a 5-point lead, 14-9. Bellefontaine on top, 6:04 here to go in this first half. They get it into Heiss. Bellefontaine still in that pressure zone. Mark now picks up his dribble back to Heiss. They get it across half court. Trapping Heiss there in the corner.
Yeah, they're gonna shade his side.
Now Hess with it. Looks down low to Harrington. Harper Scott guarding him.
See, now that's the difference with Overton's Story on the bench. Some of those older, bigger guys are going to be able to take advantage of the undersized Chiefs in the post.
Riley Neer now calling out the play, hands it off to Salyer. Loses it, gets it back. Reams now with it. Drives in left side, kick out, snap, pulls up for a corner three. Hits off the back of the rim, no good. Loose ball recovered by Jonathan Alder. They're trying to push it up.
Away.
And they did throw it away. Too much on that lead pass.
Great
Scott
pass.
drives in. Oh, too short.
Alder's going to try to slow it down here.
5 minutes here to go in this first half. 14-11. Bellefontaine on top by 3. Heiss with it. Left side wing driving in. Gets his pocket picked. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch there by Jonathan Alder, so go to Bellefontaine.
That's that subtle pressure that Bellefontaine's given Hess. I mean, he's basically a double teamed anytime he touches the ball, but it's subtle, so he doesn't have anywhere to really pass it to either.
Neer looking over to the sideline, trying to get the play from Coach Stolley. Gets it across half court.
Timeout here.
Timeout called here. Full timeout. I know we don't have any ads technically to play for a timeout, but we're just going to mute our mics and take a break with them. We'll be back once things pick up here at Bellefontaine High School. It's 14-11. The Chiefs on top over Jonathan Alder. 4:44 here to go in this first half. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back here at Bellefontaine High School, peakofohiotv.com. Tyler Avila with Russ Hogue, Gary Kauffman running the camera here tonight. Bellefontaine on top, 14-11. 4:44 here to go in this first half. Chiefs with possession. They'll get it in there to Riley Neer. Trying to set things up for Bellefontaine offensively. Hopper Scott with it, looking down low there. Carter Snap, he's double teaming the post.
It's a great move by Snap.
Nice little turnaround, almost got it.
Great offensive rebound there by Salyer, and now he's going to go to the line shooting 2.
That's Harrington. He picked up his 3rd. Oh, they're going to get it on Mark. Interesting. Bellefontaine tonight coming into this game, they're 1-3. They got a tough stretch here after tonight as well.
Yes, they do. They got Dublin Jerome coming in here tomorrow, and that's a team that was all the way to I believe the regional semis last year in Division I.
Yeah, they got a tough matchup there tomorrow night here back at BHS. Then they're on the road next Friday night, taking on Indian Lake. It's going to be a great local rivalry game before Christmas. Near misses both, 14-11 still is our score. 4.5 here to go in this first half. And then they got North Union the Thursday before New Year's. Loose ball picked up by Snap. Chiefs pushing it up. Snap trying to go one-on-one, pulls up, little floater, gets the fall.
Now, Alder just looks really sloppy. I mean, basic entry pass, and Bellefontaine takes advantage of Alder's mistakes.
Back to a 5-point lead, 16-11. Bellefontaine on top. Snap has 10. 4 minutes here to go in this first half. Get it to Harrington in the left corner. Back to Heiss now. Cross-court pass there to Hess. Deep in the corner, 3-point shot on the left side, short. That was Drew Mark. Bellefontaine now pushing up, Reams with it. Step back 3, no good.
Oh, that was close.
16-11, 3:30 here to go in this first half. Heiss. Down
right
low.
Back to him.
Wide open. He has 7. 3-point ball game, 16-13. Bellefontaine still on top. Oh, loose ball. Neer picks it back up, gives it to Salyer. Now Carter Snap. They're at the volleyball line. They find Reams down low there to Harper Scott. Scott now backing down, turnaround jumper, too short. Rebound goes to Harrington. Heiss with it. Takes the screen. Step back 3. No good.
And out.
They're looking to tie this ball game.
Another quick shot. It's very surprising.
Salyer for a 3. Gets it to fall. Salyer extends the lead to 6. I think this is the largest lead Bellefontaine's had.
Correct. It's a great shot by Salyer there.
Heiss now with it. Gets it across the half-court line. Left side wing coming to the top of the key.
Bellefontaine's falling back in a 2-3 zone.
Heiss wide open for a left wing 3. Nails that one.
Jonathan Alder's going to call a 30-second timeout here.
19-16. As they cut the lead to 3. 30-second timeout by J.A. We'll keep it right here. 2:13 here to go in this first half. So if you're Coach Stolle, a lot of these games you've been in the first half, and it kind of seems like the second half is where you find your downfalls. Jonathan Alder's starting to crawl back. They're down to 3. They've cut it to 3 and 2 here a couple times. But what do you do, Russ, if you're Bellefontaine to make sure you don't let them, one, tie it, and then eventually take the lead?
I think it's all going to come down to the halftime adjustments because, again, I mentioned earlier before, Alder almost kind of looks stunned with the 2-3 zone and 2-2-1 press that Bellefontaine brought out today. So they're definitely going to have to attack that at half for Alder. So it's going to be how Bellefontaine maybe makes adjustments. Maybe doesn't come out in the 2-2-1 and comes out with a different type of press.
Riley Neer with it, gives it to Snap. Actually, not Salyer, excuse me. Reams now back to Neer, right corner. Down on the right block for Scott. Double team, loses it, picks it back up, gives it to Neer. Neer drives in, picks up his dribble, tries to find an open shot, now an open man. Loose ball. They're going to call a
jump ball.
Jump ball. It'll stay with the Chiefs.
Coach Stolley's saying there's not a shot clock, so he definitely wants them to ride this possession as long as possible and take the lead going into half.
Minute 50 here to go in this first half. Bellefontaine on top by 3. High pass in, and it's a loose pass, and it goes out of bounds. Costly turnover there for the Chieftains.
Again, Coach Stolley wanted a long possession there, and the ball slipped right through his hands, and now Alder's going to have a chance to tie it up here.
Heiss with it, looking back to his coach, get the play. Met by Riley Neer. Neer takes the screen. Now they're double teaming Heiss.
Bellefontaine went back to a man-to-man.
Hess down low, pass is tipped. Still
Great hustle
recovered.
by Snap.
That was a great play there by Carter Snap. Reams with it now for the Chiefs. Gets across half-court line on the left side wing. Now top of the key. Right side wing now is Neer. Finds Hopper Scott top of the key. Bellefontaine moving it around. 70 seconds here to go in this first half, I should say.
They're definitely trying to run this clock all the way low. Called travel.
And travel there on Harper Scott. And a man open on the baseline there. I think that was Reams. 19-16. Still your score, 3-point lead. Under a minute now to play. High pass in there to Adkins. He gets it back to Heiss. Heiss calling the shots.
They're going to a man-to-man here.
They find Harrington. Now to Hess.
Oh,
41
flex
seconds.
cut.
Wide open shot. That is Drew Mark for a bucket. Cuts the lead to 1. You want one shot now. There's 30 seconds if you're Bellefontaine. You're up by 1, 19-18.
Take the lead going into half. Get the momentum.
Get a good shot, too. Don't force anything.
Correct.
Salyer now. Coach Stolley saying we go at 10. They're at 13 seconds now. Reams with it. 10 seconds now. Salyer with it. Hooks up a 3. An air ball 3 with 5 seconds still. Harper Scott tries to save it. It goes out of bounds into the crowd. I don't think that's what.
That's definitely not what Coach Stolley drew up, but you can definitely tell that was a young shot there. Did not know how much time was left.
2 seconds to get it in to Harrington. He chucked it. It's blocked there by Reams.
Hey, Bellefontaine takes the lead going into half, 19-18.
Oh, Chieftain Jock Block calling the.
Yeah, they're getting heckled on the way out.
They're chanting overrated. Now, we were talking before the game that Bellefontaine did beat Jonathan Alder on the gridiron, but football and basketball are completely two different sports.
Completely different. It's a totally different game, and it's sometimes when you get to high school athletics, sometimes people assume you beat them in one sport, you're guaranteed to beat them in the next, and
it's not always the case.
That's not the case.
No, not at all. Here at the half, under 9 minutes, 9.5 minutes, 19-18. Bellefontaine on top by 1. We'll take a little bit of a break here, and we'll be back with some halftime stats after this here on peakofohiotv.com.
The Christmas Station, 98.3 WPKO, welcomes in Santa Claus this Saturday for Calling Santa. Kids, you can call and talk to Santa Claus right here on 98.3 WPKO this Saturday at 10 o'clock right after the shopping show. Calling Santa is presented by Iron City Sports Bar and Grill in Bellefontaine. Also thanks to Jewelry Gallery, Collective Culture, Bobcat Multiworks, and City Suites. Don't miss Calling Santa this Saturday morning at 10 on the Christmas Station, 98.3 WPKO.
simple formula for weight loss. Subtract fat, add muscle. Subtract fat, add stronger joints. Subtract inches, subtract pounds. That's how Calorad works. You owe it to yourself to try Calorad.
Calorad, C-A-L-O-R-A-D. Calorad, lose the fat while you sleep.
1 tablespoon at bedtime, then Calorad works while you sleep. Subtracting fat, adding lean muscle, and joint tissue. Want to multiply your weight loss results? You owe it to yourself to try Calorad.
Calorad, C-A-L-O-R-A-D. Calorad, lose the fat while you sleep.
Get the original Calorad from King's Country Corner. Calorad gets results you can see and feel. Start losing the natural way with Calorad from King's Country Corner, 1244 South Main in Bellefontaine.
The slots are filled and 61 contestants are anxious to find out when will it snow at the Peak of Ohio in the WPKO When Will It Snow contest. The day we get an inch or more of accumulation in our official snow zone at WPKO, we'll crown the winner. And there's always the second chance contest. If we don't crown a winner by the end of the year, we'll put all the names into a drawing in January to still award the prize. This year's jackpot has grown to over $700 worth of gifts and prizes from our When Will It Snow contest sponsors, like the Comfort Inn, Logan County Solid Waste Management District, Saucy Sal's, Solomon's Garage, Lee's Comfort Shoes, Stevens Fine Jewelry, Firehouse Pizza and Subs, Patriots Attic, Jacob's Auto Repair, Fat Boys Pizza, and Axe Ventura. Now, when will it snow at the Peak of Ohio in the official snow zone at 98.3 WPKO?
Entertainment is our business, not our hobby.
Attention planning couples for your weddings in 2023. Now is the time to book your DJ for your special event. Give us a call at Sound Entertainment, where entertainment is our business, not our hobby. Call 592-1045 for a free consultation. Rates start as low as $400. We have a signed contract for all events, plus we give you a music selection survey that you fill out to tell us what you want played for your special day. If you're looking at any date in 2023, now is the time to book the DJ. We're already sold out in June of next year. Call us for a free consultation, 592-1045. Sound Entertainment, where entertainment is our business, not our hobby.
Sound entertainment. Entertainment is our business, not our hobby.
Welcome back here to peakofohiotv.com. I'm Tyler Avila with Russ Hogue. Your halftime score here at BHS is 19-18. Bellefontaine on top over Jonathan Alder. We were talking right before we got back, Russ. You were saying quick halftime break there for the Pioneers as they're already back out on the court.
Correct. Typically, half times you want your guys to settle the first 2 or 3 minutes. Then you want your coach to come in there, give a couple of adjustments, fire up the troops, send them back out here so they get some shots up. I think the message was pretty clear probably in their locker room what they needed to do. And I think it was more of a coaching ripping probably to Alder's players.
Well, speaking of, what would that message be, Russ? If you're first-year head coach Zach Ross here with Jonathan Alder, you're down by 1. You've dominated this series the last 6 years. You're 6-0 against Bellefontaine. What's that message tonight? Because, things really aren't working out right now for the Pioneers. Yeah,
to be honest, to me, if I was the head coach, I would say, guys, it doesn't even look like you guys got off the bus. Majority of the mistakes that Alder was making looked to me all mental. You could tell that just by watching, you could tell they almost feel like they're going to come in here and win by 20. But Bellefontaine, they came out with a game plan and it's very effective and it's given Alder fits and now they're in a dogfight. So now it's kind of like you got to flip the switch.
Speaking of flipping the switch, let's go to the Chieftains. They're still in the locker room right now, and They played a pretty solid first half, up obviously by 19-18, but things were shaky there maybe the last 5 minutes of that second quarter just because Carter Snap, Tavian St. Clair, Keegan Overton Story were on the bench because of foul trouble.
Correct.
So what's the talk like if you're Coach Jolly with the Chiefs here in this second half? You're up by 1, and this is where things kind of spell disaster for Bellefontaine here as of late.
Correct. Well, I would say the halftime for the Bellefontaine Chiefs here, it's almost like a chess match, right?
Yeah.
You're under the assumption that Alder is going to be figuring out how to break that press and how to attack your zone. So in your mind, you got to try and think, hey, we're going to stick to it, or we're going to change a little bit, maybe go man and give them a couple of possessions of man and go back into the press. So I believe the way Bellefontaine's been able to stifle Alder, I think they stay in that press and that zone and shade Hess just because they're giving him fits.
They are. I mean, he's leading Jonathan Alder right now with 10 points, but he's in foul trouble too. He has 2 so far in this first half. So if you're Bellefontaine, you really want to target him, try to draw more fouls on him so he can not play as much there in that second half, and you guys can kind of dominate
Correct.
on the court.
Correct, and you can tell now Alder's head coach is now, I think, giving his players a message by the bench. It's probably the message I'm telling, like I said earlier, about getting off the bus because he's grilling them pretty good over there.
He is. He's very animated. We'll take another break here. PeakofOhioTV.com. We'll be back in about 60 seconds with the start of the second half. Bellefontaine up 19-18 over Jonathan Alder. We'll be back here, PeakofOhioTV.com.
Business owners, if you liked the PPP, you are going to love the ERC. ERC stands for Employee Retention Credit, a little-known tax credit created to help local business owners impacted negatively by the pandemic. All types of businesses qualify, including those that received PPP, nonprofits, and even those that had increases in sales. If your business has 5 or more employees, you're eligible for a payroll tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee. To find out how much ERC money your business may have coming, visit peakofohio.com and click on the red ERC tax refund button to see if you qualify. What do you have to lose? Business owners, if you liked the PPP,
Quick halftime. Bellefontaine didn't even get a chance to do some shots. They're already ready for second half action here at BHS. Jonathan Alder will start off the third quarter with possession. They're down by 1, 19-18.
And Bellefontaine comes out man-to-man. So they were under the assumption Alder was going to be ready for his zone, so they come out with man-to-man. I wouldn't be surprised if they stick with this for a couple possessions and switch back to zone.
Hess hands it off to Heiss, guarded by C.J. Wilson. Finds Harrington, top of the key, back to Heiss, drives in, kicks out, loose ball, picked up there by 21. No, number 10, excuse me, that's Drew Mark. Deep 3 there by Heiss.
Heiss shot that from the parking lot and drilled it. Alder's now up 21-19.
First lead for Jonathan Alder, correct?
Correct.
Pioneers pushing
it
off of a turnover from the Chiefs. Back to Heiss, he's feeling it. Short. Rebound goes to St. Clair.
That was definitely what we call a heat check.
That was a heat check. And he is not hot yet. St. Clair with it now. Kicks out to Neer. Now Wilson. Snap now, left corner. Takes the screen. Wilson now driving baseline. Puts up. Nope. Kicks out. Neer with a shot. No good. Rebound goes to Snap. Long arms.
Wow, great rebound by Snap. He attacked the glass. Got a tie ball game, 21-21.
I think Neer wanted a whistle for something on Heiss. He's looking at the ref and no call.
They're still sticking with that press, and it looks like they're going to fall back into man still.
Hess with it, drives in, shot up, no good. Rebound by Snap. Carter Snap gives it to Wilson, now Neer. Tie ball game, 21 all, 6:14 here to go in this third quarter. They look down low to Keegan Overton Story. He kicks out. Wilson now drives in, left side, puts up a shot.
That's a great drive by Wilson to draw a foul on number 10 there.
That's Drew Mark. That's his second foul.
Got a dog fight.
Now we do. Let's just see who has the bigger dog in the fight.
Exactly. Oh, that's a great play. That's a great inbounds play. Come on.
Overton Story with his own rebound, and they're going to call
Jump ball.
jump ball, and it'll stay with Bellefontaine.
Coach Stolley with the comment of the night, I think.
What'd he say? I missed it.
Keegan was wide open for a layup, and Coach Stolley goes, hey, Keegan, you got to make that, which is a clear statement.
You're absolutely right. Snap now, top of the key three, nails it.
Snap is feeling it.
He has 15 tonight. 3-point lead now for the Chiefs, 24-21 over Jonathan Alder. Under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Harrington gives it to Hess.
Now it looks like, Bellefontaine's still going man here.
Heiss with it, gets past Overton Story. His layup no good, but fouled on the shot. Snap wanted a tip.
See, that's a difficult thing there, because now that's 3 on Overton Story, because again, Heiss is a very smart ball player and attacked him off the dribble. So now it looks like Bellefontaine, if they take him out, they have to probably go zone.
Yeah, here comes Harper Scott. That's not what you need. You need that big body down
Correct.
there. And Overton Story.
It's a 1-point ball game. Bellefontaine leads 24-23.
Wilson with it. Slinging the rock to St. Clair. Now snap, top of the key. Wilson now with it. Drives in, center lane, puts up a shot. Gets it to fall. C.J. Wilson on the board. 3-point ball game, 26-23. Mark drives in. His layup is good.
Now, as you can tell, Alder definitely has figured out the press. They attacked it with not only the dribble, but with the passing. That was 2 passes and a layup.
26-25 is your score here. Bellefontaine up by 1. Wilson with it. Finds snap. He's guarded by Heiss. Pulls up for a 3. His shot no good. Rebound goes to Near. Kicks out, high pass. Wilson, I don't know how he corralled it.
That was a great catch. You can tell he's a wide receiver for the football team.
Yes, you can. Wide open for the layup on the block.
Wow.
Too strong.
Got bodies flying all over the place down there. No call.
They are playing it very tough here, the referees tonight. Under 4.5 to go. Jonathan Alder down by 1 and with the basketball. Heiss pulls up for 3. Back of the rim, no good. J.A. gets their own rebound. They're going to call a foul there on Harper Scott.
That's going to be Scott's second. Again, I would probably say another adjustment Bellefontaine needs to make. You got to put the Heiss kid in a phone booth. Because, man, he's shooting it from the parking lot. I think he just shot one from Marysville in that last one.
I think he did. Any
Gosh.
deeper, he'd be shooting from his home city of Plain City.
Yeah.
Harrington with it at the charity stripe, throws it away. Looking there for Adkins down low. 26-25, 4:06 here to go in this third quarter. Bellefontaine looking for their second win of the year, second home win of the year as well. They beat Salina a couple of weekends ago. Wilson now with it. Left side wing. St. Clair top of the key, drives in.
Oh, they're going to call charge on St. Clair. That's going to be his third.
St. Clair, I believe, from what I was told, he hasn't played basketball since 7th grade.
I had the fortune of coaching him his 7th grade year of basketball, and it was very enjoyable.
Jonathan Alder passing the rock around. They find Heiss. He looked for the 3, got the fake, drove in, kicks out. Little floater there
In and out.
from Hess, no good. Near pushing it up for the Chiefs. He finds Snap. Snap drives in, hop steps, kicks out to Near.
They're going to call a timeout for Bellefontaine.
Timeout, Chiefs. We'll keep it right here. So obviously you're kind of in trouble if you're Bellefontaine with two of your main guys that you need out there on the court in foul trouble, both with 3 fouls apiece. what's this timeout? What's Coach Sally trying to do? Because it kind of seems like offensively, Bellefontain's kind of struggling here out the gate.
Yeah, again, Alder's very good at making defensive adjustments, and to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if he draws up a play here for C.J. Wilson to get an isolation, try and get a foul on one of Alder's better players, which is Heiss, because he has 2. So I wouldn't be surprised here if he goes and attacks him off the dribble, try to get a ticky-tack call, get his 3rd foul.
I don't know. They haven't really been calling a lot of fouls.
Yeah. First half they did, man. They were blowing the whistle every 30 seconds.
They were. They even blew the whistle before tip-off.
Yeah.
3:20 here to go in the third quarter. 26-25. Bellefontaine on top by 1 here at home. As we were coming here this Friday evening, it was starting to snow. I don't know how I feel about that.
Has the inch of snow been claimed yet?
No. We have not had an inch or more of snow, so the Wind Will It Snow contest is still going on. Reams, 3, up, and no good. Rebound, Jonathan Alder.
Oh, they're going to
Heiss
push.
pushing it up. They find number 14.
Oh, goaltending. It was a great attempt there by Snap to get the block there, but now Alder's going to take a 1-point lead.
27-26, Jonathan Alder on top. 3 minutes here to go in the third quarter.
Jonathan Alder's coach is trying to pump up his defense here.
JV team as well trying to get the varsity going. Reams with it. Takes the screen from Snap. Finds near. They're going to call whistle down low.
They're going to call a double foul there. That is very unusual with a guard trying to post up. They're going to give C.J. Wilson, which is going to give him his 3rd foul.
And Wilson's 3rd foul and the 2nd foul, I believe, for Ryan Mark. Harper Scott's going to check in, I'm sure, for C.J. Wilson. No, Tavian St. Clair. Chiefs get it into Snap, layup, kisses it off the glass, good. 17 points tonight for Carter Snap.
Yeah, Snap's just a matchup nightmare for Alder.
Snap's in at 6'4", and I'm sure that wingspan is pretty long too.
Correct.
Heiss with it, gives it to Hess. Mark now, guarded by Wilson. Heiss, bounce pass there to Adkins.
Wow,
Heiss
that's
behind
a great
the back
move.
dribble.
That's a charge. It's a charge.
And there's the call.
It's 3rd on Heiss.
That's huge for Bellefontaine. 28-27. Bellefontaine on top by 1. 2:11 here to go in this third quarter. Chieftains with the basketball. Riley Neer bringing it up for Bellefontaine.
Now this is, again, Bellefontaine's got to control this.
Pump fake there by Reams. Drives in, picks up his dribble. Salyer, left wing 3.
Great
Good!
shot.
He has 6 tonight. 31-27, Bellefontaine on top. Under 2 to go in the third quarter. Looks like they're in a man-to-man defense for the Chiefs.
I would say that's probably the main switch they came out back with. They're going to call a foul here on somebody. Foul on Neer.
That's his first.
Coach Stolley's demanding that the refs call it both ways over there, which I agree. I mean, they're just fighting through a screen.
They get it in there to Mark, and they're calling another blocking foul. It's going to be on Carter Snap.
That's Carter Snap's first, which is
good because he's carried you offensively.
correct. But this is going to put, next team foul is going to put Alder in the bonus.
That's kind of the one thing that Jonathan Alder's cleaned up that second half of their fouls. Only has
Correct.
3. Nice tip there from Snap, but still recovered by Jonathan Alder. Heiss takes the screen, guarded by Snap. Open man is Harrington down low. Shot no good. High pass out there to Mark. Now Heiss with it.
Travel.
They're called travel on him. Another turnover for Jonathan Alder.
They're going to take him out to protect him here. Doesn't pick up a 4th foul.
Minute 19 here to go in the third quarter. 31-27. Bellefontaine on top. Get it into Reams. Near now with it. Scott, basketball with it. Right side wing, back to Near. Now Reams, left side wing. Pump fakes, drives baseline.
It's a foul on number 1. That would be his 3rd.
That's Ryan Mark, sophomore guard.
Again, for Bellefontaine, you're up 4. You want to get it in bounds, and you want to control the clock here. They're going to have a wide open 3, though. He's going to take it.
Salyer has a heat check for him. He hit at 3 to give Bellefontaine this 5-point lead, or 4-point lead, excuse me. 31-27.
Good news is Hess is off the floor, so kind of get some better matchups.
They look down low. Nice play there defensively for Reams to knock it out.
Now they're going to bring him off the bench.
39 seconds here to go in this third quarter, 31-27. Kind of a smart play, though, for Jonathan Alder to get your leading scorer out there to try to cut into this lead before the final act of play.
Correct.
Ice calling the shots, takes the screen, pulls up for a 3, airballed it.
Now he's pressing.
Salyer with it. Gives it to Near. 23 seconds here to go. 31-27, still your score. Bellefontaine on top. Near with it, 17 seconds. Trying to call things out, let things develop. Take the last shot.
Yep.
Reams with it, 10 seconds. Salyer now, 7 seconds. Top of the key, drives right side. Finds Near. Near pulls up for a 3. Short. Tip, rebound, no good. On the last second heave.
That's going to take us into the 4th with the Chieftains lead, 31-27. This is what I would call a big-time upset if Bellefontaine's able to get this one at home.
I would say so. Jonathan Alder's leading the CBC right now. Find my...
They're 2-0 right now in the league. They got wins over London and Kenton Ridge. Bellefontaine's currently 0-2 in the league. So again, this is definitely
It's a big game.
big game.
Yeah, as Russ was saying, 3-1 overall for JA, 2-0 in the conference, 1-3 for Bellefontaine, 0-2 in the Central Buckeye Conference in the Kent and Charles Division. And not only would this be a big win for the Chiefs, but also in this technically 6-year losing spell against Jonathan Alder. Since JA's joined the league 6 years ago, they have beaten the Chiefs.
Correct.
Every year. Some of those games were tight, maybe by a 3-point margin or so. Right now we have a 4-point game, Bellefontaine on top as we get ready for this 4th quarter of play.
And I would say it's been even consecutive even down there at the middle school level. I remember Bellefontaine and Alder would always face off in the conference tournament in the middle school level, and Alder would sometimes get them. So it's definitely a dogfight last quarter. Just got to get stops on defense for Bellefontaine, and for Alder, you got to not press.
Down low, wide open as Heiss gets it in. I have 16 for Heiss. Reams with it, loses it, picked up by Scott. Scott drives in, spin move, puts up a shot. No good.
It's not a good opening possession for Bellefontaine.
JA almost loses it, but gains it back. 31-29, 2-point lead for the Chiefs. 30 seconds off the clock. Wide open corner, 3.
No good.
Off the rim, no good.
That's got to be something there.
Reams with it. Finds Salyer. He pulls up for a 3. No good.
He follows his shot, though. That's exactly what you need. They're fighting for the ball on the floor.
Picked up there by Heiss. Pushes
Throw
it
it
up there
ahead.
to 10. Layup, good. Tie ball game. That's Drew Mark.
Now, Jonathan Alder and Bellefontaine are currently tied 31-31 with 6 minutes left.
Now, if you're Bellefontaine, you've had some quick shots here. You kind of want to slow things down, especially now with a tie ball game.
And now you got to just get the look. You got to run through your offense, run through your set, give Carter Snap a touch. He's been your leading scorer, he's been your workhorse. Got to give him a touch.
Reams with it, top of the key, gives it to Scott. Now to Near, right side wing. Back to Scott. 6.5 here to go. Reams with it. Left side, driving baseline. Finds Snap. He kicks out, gives it to Salyer.
It's a great drive by
Hop
Salyer.
step, puts up, and gets it in. Jacob Salyer with 8 points tonight.
It's a great set. That's exactly, if you're Coach Salyer, that's exactly what your offense needs to do there.
2-point lead now for the Chiefs, 33-31. Jonathan Alder now. They find a man wide open. That's number 13, Noah Hess.
Now this is where I would say if Coach Stolley, Alder's been able to figure out this man-to-man defense. I wouldn't be surprised if they call timeout and maybe go to a zone couple possessions.
The Chiefs were in a 2-3 zone defensively in that first half, and it seemed to work a little bit.
And then, of course, Bellefontaine just came back out into man-to-man.
Looking down low to snap. He's triple team ripped out of his hands there by Adkins. Loose ball, though. Looking down low. Harper Scott trying to get it. Heist still with it, and they're
charge. That's a charge. See what they're going to call here. Wow, they're calling that a block. I think the other ref was seeing what the baseline ref was going to say, and he didn't make a move, so he just went with his initial call. Now they're going 1-on-1 with Hess at the line, their leading scorer. That could have gave him a fourth foul there.
It could have been. Was that Salyer with that picked up the foul?
No, it was Harper Scott.
That's Scott's third. Heist makes it.
He's going to take a 1-point lead.
34-33. Under 5.5 here to go in this basketball game. Makes both. 35-33. Jonathan Alder on top by 2. Tavian St. Clair and C.J. Wilson check back into the basketball game. Got Jacob Salyer and Caden Reams in as well, along with Carter Snap. St. Clair dishes it out to Reams outside the three-point line. Reams now with it. Hands it off to Salyer. Down to Snap. Snap. Spin moves.
He's getting triple team now. That's the adjustment Alder made. Never Snap, puts the
St.
ball on
Clair.
the ground. They're triple teaming him.
Great defense by St. Clair to cut off Heist.
Oh, that's a carry.
Turnover there. That's huge.
They're going to take Snap out, and they're going to tell him, like, hey, you got to make an adjustment. Anytime you put the ball on the ground, they're going to triple team you. So look to pass.
Harper Scott back into the ball game. Salyer, who has 8 points tonight, with the bucket or with the basketball. Reams now to Wilson. St. Clair looking for a three. Too strong. Rebound goes to Salyer. Tries to bring it out of the perimeter. Gives it to Reams now. Reams picks up his dribble. Gives it to Scott. Back to Reams. Fakes the three. Drives. Kicks out. Wilson now.
This is a huge possession here.
It really is. 4:15 here to go. The Chiefs down by 2. 35-33 to Jonathan Alder. Wilson drives in baseline. Puts up the shot. No good, but he's fouled.
Going to go to the line shooting 2.
Their key free throws for Wilson. I remember last year, at this point in the basketball game, when he'd go to the line and get fouled, he struggled at the line. So let's see how he can attack this year. It's a lot of pressure. You're down by 2 against a team that's top of the league, and you haven't beaten 6 years. Knocks home the first. 1-point ball game. 35-34. Second one. Short. 1-point game.
1-point game.
35-34. Jonathan Alder on top and with the basketball. 4 minutes to go here. Heist with it. Hands it to Hess. Now back to Heist driving baseline. Makes a move. Up and in.
That's why he's averaging 21 a game. He's got 20 now. He's very smooth. Bellefontaine's now down 3 with 3 minutes left to go in the game.
Wilson drives in, puts up a hook shot. Almost got the friendly roll, but no good. Heist bringing it up. His Pioneers on top by 3 with 3:30 to go.
Now this is the same thing. Will Alder go quick, or are they going to hold?
Hess with it now. Back to Heist. Takes a screen from Harrington. Reams guarding Hess.
Yeah, Alder's definitely trying to milk it here. They've had some good looks, and they've been, I would say, disciplined enough not to take the shot because they got the lead and the clock on their side with 3 minutes left in the fourth.
They've killed at least 30 seconds so far.
Yep, Alder's coach has basically just said keep away. So they're going to play keep away from Bellefontaine here with a 3-point lead.
Under 3 minutes to go. 2:45 here to go. Up by 3, 37-34. And there's a foul called.
Oh, we got an offensive foul down here. We got 2 fouls at the same time. We got one on the baseline calling on Alder. We got one on the ball there. So
And it's not like football. It's not an offsetting penalty.
correct. So this is going to be huge on who blew the whistle first. So now we're going to argue a minute between the refs who blew the whistle first. If anything, it would be a jump ball. No, now they're going to call a foul on the Chiefs.
That's on Jacob Salyer.
Now it leads to a 1-and-1. This is the 8th team foul. So they're calling a double foul here, actually. So it's going to be a foul on Jonathan Alder and a foul on
Harrington.
But it's still a 1-and-1, so I believe Jonathan Alder will have to go to the line here and shoot.
Well, they're not lining up at the line.
I think that's why Coach Dolly's asking for an explanation.
Near and snap back in for Bellefontaine. At one point, Russ, do you put Keegan Overton's Story back in if you're Bellefontaine?
I would say with his size, probably not because of matchups. Because you're gonna have to get into the grill of Jonathan Alder like they are right now, and I think matchup-wise, you want your faster guys out there.
Highsmith guarded by Tavian St. Clair. He switches off to Near. Near now guarding Heiss.
And again, Alder is going to play keep away. This is what they're notorious at. Now that's a moving screen. Wow, they're going to call it on Wilson. I disagree with that call. Alder runs that kind of offensive set that like Jackson Center runs. Have you ever been to a Jackson Center game where they basically chip screen you and then eventually they'll go back door and get a layup? So now Alder's going to go to the line shooting a 1-and-1.
37-34, 2.5 minutes here to go in this basketball game. Jonathan Alder up by 3, 37-34. A lot has happened, and we've only killed a minute.
Correct. That's what happens in high school basketball these last 2 minutes. And he misses the first. That's great for the Chiefs. You're down one possession. You're going to timeout. This is great by Coach Stolley. Settle the troops.
30-second timeout here. All right, so with this timeout, Russ, your Coach Stolley, you finally have possession of the basketball after about a minute has been killed off the clock from Jonathan Alder. What are you drawing up? Obviously, you don't want to go for a three. You want to just a quick bucket, cut
Correct.
the lead back to 1. So what does he do?
So, again, it's the same thing. It's like a chess match. I guarantee he's going to disguise a look here that Alder's going to believe that Bellefontaine wants a three-point shot. So they're down 3, and I guarantee he's going to get a look for a layup. He's going to fake a 3 to get a layup or isolate, because also, if you can tell, the Chiefs are in the bonus, so if they draw a foul, they get to go to the free throw line and shoot free throws. So it's definitely going to be something maybe off the dribble, but they're definitely probably not drawing up a play for a 3 here.
I mean, if it's there, you're going to take it, though,
Correct.
right?
If it's there, you take it. But definitely not a forced 3 shot here.
Reams near St. Clair. Snap.
There's the
and
layup.
Salyer.
Oh, he missed it.
It looks
a
like
great
St. Clair
look.
had the rebound, but they're going to call they're calling a foul? What's the whistle on?
I have no idea.
Are they calling it on Heiss?
I have no idea.
Because Jonathan Alder's reacting like, oh, no.
Yeah, they called an intentional foul on Heiss.
Coach Stolley is mad.
Yeah, because I believe I believe he, on the rip through from Heiss, hit Tavian St. Clair in the face. I think that's what got Coach Stolle all fired up.
So what do you do now if you're Jonathan Alder? Your best player has 4 fouls.
You got to keep him in. He is your team. So now this is a bonus for Bellefontaine here. They're going to get 2 foul shots and the ball. And unfortunately missed the first.
St. Clair needs to make the second one. And, I mean, obviously when you go through practice, it's a lot different. There's not a lot of pressure, no one in the stands, so it's kind of easy to make free throws by yourself out the line. But when there's no one there and all this pressure's on you,
correct.
Oh, my goodness.
Now it's a one-possession game. You can get a layup. This is right where Bellefontaine needs it, right here. And Bellefontaine gets the ball.
St. Clair splits the 2 free throws. They'll inbound under their own basket. Near will be inbounding. And get into St. Clair. Shot up, no good, but fouled. Who's it on?
Foul. I don't know. On number 12 or 13?
13, that's going to be Hess.
That's his.
14.
14, that's his second. So now Tavian St. Clair with 2 free throws here can tie up the game.
St. Clair has 5 this evening. 37-35.
Makes it first.
37-36. C.J. Wilson checking back in. .2:11 here to go in this basketball game.
Tie ball game. You got a tie ball game here.
This crowd is getting electric. I got goosebumps, Russ.
See if the student section gets alive here. They're bringing the press too.
2 minutes here to go, tie ball game, 37-37. Heiss bringing it up for Jonathan Alder. Gets it across the half-court line, met by C.J. Wilson. Heiss now trying to make a move. Drives in, hop steps, shot up. No good, but he's fouled. That's Wilson's 5th.
Yeah, Wilson is now out.
Salyer will be checking back in. That's a 10th team foul, too.
So now he gets 2. He's being a double bonus.
Knocks home the first. I'm running out of space for this guy.
He's at 21 already.
Second one up and good.
Alder now takes a 2-point lead, and they take a timeout.
Full timeout. We'll take a timeout with him. 2-point lead for Jonathan Alder, 39-37. Here with 1:56 to go in this basketball game. We'll be back with more after this here at peakofohiotv.com.
If you're looking for a part-time job, listen up. If you want something with purpose and meaning while making some money, this may be for you. VTech Communications is looking for 2 part-time news people. We're looking for someone 4 to 5 hours per day, Monday through Friday. There are 2 shift options available, one in the early morning and one in the mid to late afternoon. Responsibilities will include news gathering, writing stories, reporting on local events, and putting together newscasts for the radio stations. Starting pay is $16 per hour. Apply now by emailing your resume to careers@wpko.com.
Welcome back here to peakofohiotv.com. I'm Tyler Avila with Russ Hogue. Got a basketball game here, you folks, here on this Friday night at Bellefontaine High School. 39-37. Jonathan Alder on top by 2. Chiefs looking to tie the ball game up as they will be inbounding length of the court.
Same thing. You don't need a 3 here. Just need a good possession.
Near gets it across the half-court line, hands it off there to Reams. He's double-teamed instantly, trying to get it away. Gets through. Nice. Fine snap. Pump fakes on the 3, trying to make a move. Back out to Near, left side wing. Near drives in, kicks out. Reams thought about, or
that's Salyer.
Salyer thought about
Riley
the 3.
Near's going to shoot a 3.
Too short.
Too short.
Rebound goes to Heiss.
Now here we go. Do you foul? Because I would say if the ball gets in somebody else's hand, I think you got to foul because they're going to do keep away.
This is where coaching comes into play, knowing who is not the best free throw shooter
Correct.
on this Jonathan Alder basketball team that's on the court right now.
All right, so you got a foul. Not this guy, though.
You got 67 seconds left on the clock. You got to do something here.
They're going to trap. They're going to trap. Oh, now Alder calls timeout. They got 1 minute left. Alder's up 2. Now, this is definitely where you got to look at the scouting report and see who's the worst free throw shooter in there for Alder, and I think you got to foul him immediately. Put the pressure on him. Deny the entry. Try to get a steal, and if you don't get it, then foul.
39-37 is your score here. 1:01 here to play in this fourth quarter of action. Jonathan Alder on top by 2 with the basketball. I'm going to try to take a look here and see. Heiss is their leader at 86.5. Noah Hess is 83%. Drew Mark, 63%. Carter Harrington, 85%. They're all pretty solid at the free throw line.
I'm still going after the guy with the 63. Whoever that guy was.
Drew Mark,
What number is he?
10.
Yeah, wherever he's at.
He's on the bench.
Oh, well, that's why.
Ryan Mark inbounds it. There to Adkins.
He's trapped. He's dead in the water over
He
there.
is dead in the water, and they're called whistle.
Wow, I call a foul on that.
Then they're calling a card snap. His second. Let's see here. Adkins. Actually, this might be a winner. 40% from the field or from the charity stripe. Knocks home the first.
Now he makes this a 2-possession game.
(40-37). Second one up.
Oh,
And good.
It's a friendly roll there.
55 seconds to go. Caden Reams with the basketball for Bellefontaine.
Again, 2 points is just as good as 3.
Riley Neer driving in, loses it. Timeout White, 30 seconds.
Again, if I'm Coach Stolley, guys, let's try to get a layup, and then we're going to foul quickly, and this is what you got to do. If you try and force up a 3 here, you know, then things can get ugly.
41-37 is your score. 4-point ball game. 46 seconds here to go at Bellefontaine High School. Kind of looking ahead here. Again, as we mentioned, Bellefontaine will be back at home tomorrow night. They'll be taking on Dublin Jerome. I think that'll probably be a tougher game than what tonight will be.
Yeah, I mean, defensively, though, Bellefontaine's done a great job. I mean, Dublin Jerome, though, they'll be bringing some guys in here that are going to be pretty darn big.
Yes.
That's where the matchup thing's going to be tough for, I think, Bellefontaine.
Next time we'll be back here with you calling a basketball game at peakofohiotv.com will be this coming Tuesday. The girls' game as the Lady Chieftains welcome in the St. Mary's Rough Riders. That game will tip off right around 7:30, depending on how the JV game and ahead of it plays out. But we'll be back here Tuesday night, home of the Chiefs, here at Bellefontaine High School. 41-37 as we're out of the timeout break.
We'll see here if they can get a Ohio University basketball play in with Drew Jackson on the staff.
Neer gets it in to snap. Down to Salyer. Under 40 seconds to go. Reams driving in. Finds snap. Harder snap for a 3. That's short.
Short. Oh, that's out on Alder. It's going to be Bellefontaine ball.
That is a great play. Caden Reams hits it out of Heiss's hands to go out of bounds off of him. 31 seconds to go. 41-37. Still a 4-point ball game. Reams. Pump fakes on a 3, drives in, puts up a shot.
And one.
Are you kidding me?
That's huge.
Wonder what the referee's telling Reams.
Oh, probably tell him to calm down. But at the same time, man, this is a close game. Of course, emotion's going to be high.
Free throw up and good. 1-point ball game.
You got to foul. You got to deny everything and Foul immediately. No, can't foul him, though. Can't foul him. Trap
Don't
him.
foul him.
Oh, yep. Going to foul the leading scorer. But again, he can make both, and now you're still in a one-possession game. Three-pointer ties it up.
Neer picks up his second. Heiss going to be at the line. I think he's missed only one free throw here this evening. Sheepton jock block getting loud. Does not do much for Heiss. He has 23 tonight. Extends the lead to 2, 42-40. 23 seconds here to go in this basketball game.
Ice in his veins.
Made both.
Last timeout for Bellefontaine, so they're going to draw up a play here.
Actually, I think J.A. took that timeout. 30-second timeout.
Now, this is another thing with Jonathan Alder here. You're up 3. I wouldn't be surprised if they come out here with a press. Just because it'll speed up Bellefontaine.
And try to force them to make something they don't. Now, if you're Coach Jolly, obviously you're drawing something up to get to the bucket quick.
And that's the thing. Coach Jolly may be assuming that they're going to come out and just play half court off defense. And he's probably going to try to drop a play. Be interesting to see how Alder sets up here.
23 seconds here to go in this basketball game. 43-40. Jonathan Alder on top over Bellefontaine.
Yep.
Chiefs got to go the length of the floor.
Alder's going to come out in a full court press.
Get it in the snap.
Now they're going to back off.
Riley Neer directing traffic.
First.
Timeout Bellefontaine.
Now it's a chess match.
16.4 seconds left. 60-second timeout. We'll take the break with them. 43-40. Here's your score. Jonathan Alder on top over Bellefontaine. 16.4 seconds left. We'll be back with the final seconds here at peakofohiotv.com.
Are you still shopping for Christmas gifts for a teacher, family member, or a friend? How about a Jazzercise gift certificate? These certificates will be put to good use, keeping the recipient healthy and fit. We can make them in any denomination to fit your budget. And for the recipient, we offer morning and evening class times and even have babysitting available. Just call me today at 592-JUDY. That's 592-5839. Let me help you finish your shopping today. Everyone is busy and often stressed this time of year, but that's not a good reason to neglect your health. Hi, this is Judy from Jazzercise, and now more than ever, it's important to take care of you. Your family depends on you, and a good way to make sure you're at your best is to work out even when you're busy. 1 hour, that's all it takes. Soon you'll find you are less stressed, more energized, and of course getting more fit and healthy with every workout. Call me at 592-JUDY. That's 592-5839. Are you still shopping for...
Riley Neer gets it cross half court. 13 seconds left. Reams now. St. Clair, top of the key. Pulls up for a three.
Hits it.
Knocks it home.
Hits it.
We got a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen. There's a whistle.
Alder's calling timeout.
I'm feeling like doo-doo, and I just jumped up out of my seat.
That's a big man
That
shot
was
right
a
there.
huge shot by Tavian St. Clair.
For a kid that hasn't played since 7th grade, hit a big-time shot right there.
You love to see it. 43-43, 4.5 seconds here to go. Jonathan Alder calls a timeout. We're just going to keep it right here.
Now Alder's trying to get the details. He definitely can run the floor. They're trying to reset the clock.
Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you
Place
can
is
hear
rocking.
this. This place is rocking. I got goosebumps.
Now this is huge here. You can't foul. You cannot foul.
No.
Foul puts Jonathan Alder on the line.
So
Jonathan Alder is going to put their head down and try and draw a foul.
They added more time. They have 7 seconds on the clock. Oh, I'm sorry.
All good.
Stepping on the cord. 7 seconds on the clock. Tie ball game.
here we go. This is for the game.
For all the marbles, baby. They get it in. High pass. And it's intercepted. Loose ball picked up by Bellefontaine. St. Clair with it. Shot at the buzzer.
Oh, he misses.
Almost. Second left.
We're going to overtime. We're going to overtime.
It's like that B-Dubs commercial.
Yeah.
Try to do something, man.
Yeah.
We need to stay here for this game. Overtime action.
Free basketball. Free basketball.
43-43 at the end of regulation. As Russ and I mentioned, we got OT on the way. We'll take a quick break. Be back with the start of the 5th period after this. Here on peakofohiotv.com.
Simple formula for weight loss. Subtract fat, add muscle. Subtract fat, add stronger joints. Subtract inches, subtract pounds. That's how Caloret works. You owe it to yourself to try Caloret.
Caloret, C-A-L-O-R-A-D. Caloret, lose the fat while you sleep.
1 tablespoon at bedtime, then Caloret works while you sleep. Subtracting fat, adding lean muscle, and joint tissue. Want to multiply your weight loss results? You owe it to yourself to try Caloret.
Caloret.
Jump ball won there by Fountain as we start the overtime action.
Again, it's possession by possession overtime. There's only 4-minute quarters. So you want to be able to maintain possession and then get a basket. It's all about momentum here.
Near with it, and I would say that momentum needle is on the Chiefs' side right now. Reams with the basketball finds St. Clair. St. Clair had that big shot to tie the game to force OT. Salyer now. Finds Near. Now Reams, left side wing. Drives in. Picks up his dribble. Snap now. Spin move. Kicks out back to Reams. Well, Fountain going back out to reset things.
This is great offense here. You want to have possession of the ball.
Take the screen, looking for snap. Back to Near. 3 minutes here to go in this first overtime period. Kick out back to Salyer. Now Reams with it.
This is great possession here.
Driving in baseline. Look
Great
down low to
pass.
St. Clair. Gets
Great
the
pass.
ball. St. Clair with 12.
Chiefs leading by 2 here with 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining.
First time they've had a lead in a long time.
Oh, and he's
Three-point
going to
shot
fire
up.
a 3.
Back of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound to Jonathan Alder.
That was an uncharacteristic. Oh, that's a charge.
A blocking foul. And I get Caden Reams there on the foul. It's his first.
Got a hurt player for Alder. Looks like number 3 sprained his ankle. So now this is going to send number 1. What's his name?
That's Ryan Mark.
He's going to get a line shooting 2.
First one's up. In and out, no good. Huge there for Bellefontaine. Second one up. Good.
1-point game. Again, this is where you got to control the clock. You are in control. The look's there, take it.
Riley Near with the basketball finds Carter snap. He's guarded by Adkins. Now Near with it. Trying to call out the play. Gives it to Salyer. Now Reams, guarded by Heiss. 2 minutes ago. Look down low to St. Clair. He kicks out there to Salyer. He drives in. Back to Reams. Reams for a 3. No good. Rebound
Great read by
Snap.
Guys, pulling it out. Coach Dye wants him to pull it out. Got a minute 45 here remaining.
1-point ball game. 45-44. Near with it now. Hands the ball off to Reams. Now snap.
Coach Dolly's asking for patience.
Back to near. Did not take the screen. Sally, you're
it's
wide open for
three.
a three. It's up and
Hits
good!
it! Chiefs up 4.
And the crowd blew the roof off this place. 48-44.
And he
They're
travels.
gonna travel.
Chiefs ball.
Huge call.
I'm telling you, this is a huge win for the Chiefs. They will pull this off. Down 4, about 48 seconds left. This would be a great come from behind win.
They get it into Reams. Now back to near.
Now they're fouling.
Fouling him immediately. Noah Hess picks up his third foul. Near should be at the line shooting 2. That's his first point of the game.
That's a huge point. Now you're going to be up 6 with a minute left.
Extends the lead to 5, 49-44.
Up 5. Don't need a foul. The pressure's on Jonathan Alder here.
60 seconds here to go in the overtime possession. 5-point lead for the Chiefs. Mark drives in, puts it in. 3-point ball game now.
Here comes the press. Again, Bellefontaine does a fantastic job beating the press.
They get it across half court, and they do. They find Reams. 40 seconds left. 3-point ball game. Loose ball.
We got a foul.
They're going to call foul there on Mark. Oh, no, they don't get the foul. They get the timeout call.
Got some shenanigans going on.
Coach Sally telling him to get to the bench. I think they wanted Jonathan Alder wanted a technical and wanted to know how long the timeout is. 6-second timeout.
Full timeout.
We'll take the full timeout with him. We'll be back after this here at peakofohiotv.com. 49-46. Bellefontaine on top by 3. 37 seconds left here in the overtime period.
Attention planning couples for your weddings in 2023. Now is the time to book your DJ for your special event. Give us a call at Sound Entertainment, where entertainment is our business, not our hobby. Call 592-1045 for a free consultation. Rates start as low as $400. We have a signed contract for all events, plus we give you a music selection survey that you fill out to tell us what you want played for your special day. If you're looking at any date in 2023, now is the time to book the DJ. We're already sold out in June of next year. Call us for a free consultation, 592-1045. Sound Entertainments, where entertainment is our business, not our hobby.
Sound Entertainment. Entertainment is our business, not our hobby.
Back here at peakofohiotv.com. Reams has the ball, gets fouled immediately. 3-point ball game, 49-46, 34 seconds now on the clock.
Again, this is huge. You get 2 free throws, make 1. It's a 2-possession game. All I got to do is make 1.
What a basketball game for
It's a great game.
For our first TV broadcast of the year. We have 6 here at Bellefontaine High School. 49-46, make it 50-46.
Hey, nice. Drew Mark checking for the Pioneer.
Second one up and good. From
2-possession game.
34
Alder's going to have to
seconds.
be aggressive here. No fouls here for Bellefontaine. Layup does not kill you.
Mark kicks out to Heiss. Heiss
Off
he
his
loses
shoe.
it, goes out of bounds.
Bellefontaine's ball.
That might do it.
Again, all Bellefontain's got to do is get the ball in bounds.
21 seconds left, 51-46. Bellefontaine with the lead and the basketball. Just got to get it in bounds. They get it in a Carter snap, and he's fouled immediately. Cheatham Jock Block reminded them, hey, we beat you in football. We're going to beat you here tonight. I was a little worried there earlier when they were getting a little too ahead of themselves.
Hey. That's just what happens.
51-46. Carter snap now at the line, shooting 2. 20 seconds here to go in this basketball game in overtime. Bellefontaine can keep the lead. No shenanigans to happen. Be a huge victory for the Chiefs.
Yes.
Snap misses the first.
Still all right here. Still 2-possession game.
Knocks the second one home.
15 seconds left. 6-point game.
52-46. 15 seconds left. Loose ball picked up by Jonathan Alder. Quick three.
No
Short.
good.
Rebound by Heiss. He kicks back out. 3-point shot up again. No good. Rebound goes to Tavian St. Clair. 3 seconds left.
Oh, that's
foul.
intentional. Try to tackle him there.
That's Mark's 4th. I'm sure they're already warm.
Final foul for Ryan Mark, his 4th. Tavian St. Clair at the line for the Chiefs.
St. Clair at the line, trying to ice this basketball game. He had one heck of a shot to end regulation.
Yes, he did.
Hit a 3 to tie the ball game to send it to OT.
And that's why I believe he's an elite athlete. Elite athletes can clutch up, and that's exactly what he did. Late in the crunch time, pressure on him, and he hit that big-time shot. That's what elite athletes do.
He misses the first. Knocks home the second.
Tavian St. Clair.
3 seconds left. They get it inbounded.
That's
Half court
it.
heave.
That's the game. Chiefs take him down, 53-46.
And Bellefontaine with a.
Oh, we got a fight.
Jonathan Alder, 46.
Where's the fight at?
Number 10.
Coming out to support the
Number 10 from Alder.
Everyone having a central color.
Every time I miss things, and it's not fun. You have to go back and watch the tape.
Yep.
53-46 is your final. My goodness, what a basketball game here at peakofohiotv.com. The Chieftain Jock Block storm of the court, going after their fellow teammates and students. Huge win.
Huge.
Here for Bellefontaine and Coach Sally.
Exactly what the program needed there. That's a marquee win.
Definitely. We will talk about that after this quick break here on peakofohiotv.com. Final score, 53-46 here at Bellefontaine High School over Jonathan Alder. We'll be back to talk about it here on peakofohiotv.com.
Need the latest sports news? Want to hear what's going on with local sports teams? Then make sure you tune in every Wednesday evening to Chalk Talk live at peakofohiotv.com. The show is held live at Ron's Pizza on South Main, Bellefontaine from 7 to 8. We sit down with local coaches and athletes from Bellefontaine, Benjamin Logan, Indian Lake, Riverside, and West Liberty Salem, along with other local sports and clubs to discuss how their seasons are going. Don't miss Chalk Talk live every Wednesday, 7 to 8 from Ron's Pizza at peakofohiotv.com.
The slots are filled and 61 contestants are anxious to find out when will it snow at the Peak of Ohio in the WPKO When Will It Snow contest. The day we get an inch or more of accumulation in our official snow zone at WPKO, we'll crown the winner. And there's always the second chance contest. If we don't crown a winner by the end of the year, we'll put all the names into a drawing in January to still award the prize. This year's jackpot has grown to over $700 worth of gifts and prizes from our When Will It Snow contest sponsors, like the Comfort Inn, Logan County Solid Waste Management District, Saucy Sal's, Solomon's Garage, Lee's Comfort Shoes, Stevens Fine Jewelry, Firehouse Pizza and Subs, Patriots Attic, Jacob's Auto Repair, Fat Boys Pizza, and Axe Ventura. Now, when will it snow at the Peak of Ohio in the official snow zone at 98.3 WPKO?
Are you still shopping for Christmas gifts for a teacher, family member, or a friend? How about a Jazzercise gift certificate? These certificates will be put to good use, keeping the recipient healthy and fit. We can make them in any denomination to fit your budget. And for the recipient, we offer morning and evening class times and even have babysitting available. Just call me today at 592-JUDY. That's 592-5839. Let me help you finish your shopping today. Everyone is busy and often stressed this time of year, but that's not a good reason to neglect your health. Hi, this is Judy from Jazzercise, and now more than ever, it's important to take care of you. Your family depends on you, and a good way to make sure you're at your best is to work out even when you're busy. 1 hour, that's all it takes. Soon you'll find you are less stressed, more energized, and of course getting more fit and healthy with every workout. Call me at 592-JUDY. That's 592-5839.
Welcome back here one final time to Bellefontaine High School here at peakofohiotv.com. I'm Tyler Avila with Russ Hogue. What a basketball game, folks. We had it here for you tonight for our first game of our TV schedule. 53-46, Bellefontaine defends the home court. They needed an extra period to do it, and my goodness, did they ever do it.
Yeah, that was just a tremendous comeback there for the Chiefs. They're down 4 with 48 seconds left, and Tavian St. Clair was able to draw the foul. They got a three-point play to get it within 1. Then Alder came down and got the basket, and then they were up 3. Then he comes back and hits the game-tying three-point shot. I mean, that's just clutch.
Very clutch, very clutch. Looking at it for Jonathan Alder, they were led by, let's see here, Peyton Heiss, junior guard, 24 points. He's honestly their offense for the entire season. He's been averaging, 21, 22 points a game this year. So a lot there for him, and got a good player in Heiss. What do you take away from this? I mean, obviously this is the first loss Jonathan Alder has suffered in the league. First loss they've suffered to Bellefontaine since they've joined the CBC as well. What have you seen from the Pioneers and with first-year head coach Zach Ross?
Yeah, I mean, again, the first half, it just looked like Jonathan Alder did not get off the bus. They did not look prepared against Bellefontaine's zone and press, and it overwhelmed them, and Bellefontaine was able to stick in the game, and to me, that's what I believe gave Bellefontaine the advantage. They were prepared, and they believed that they could win, and it looked like Alder believed that they could just come in here and get an easy win like they have in years past, and that just wasn't the case.
For the Chiefs, they were led by Carter Snap. He had 18. Tavian St. Clair had 13, and we had Jacob Sallier with 11 points for Bellefontaine. And looking at it, broken down by quarters, they led for 3 of the 4. Obviously, they were down in the 4th, come back to tie it to send it to OT. But just from seeing this from the Chiefs, being here, being a part of Bellefontaine and watching these games, what did you see this time around from Coach Jolly and the Chieftain basketball team?
Again, it was offensive. The possessions, Carter Snap, started out early and definitely anchored the offense in the first half and had 18 points and did a phenomenal job. And then, again, Tavian St. Clair at the end was able to basically come in clutch for the team.
Who would you say is the Russ Hogue player of the game?
Now, to be honest, I'm not going to try and slide anybody, so I'm going to be kind here, and I'm going to give a co-player of the game. I'm going with Carter Snap, definitely in the first half, a dominant performance with 18 points. Basically was able to carry the Chieftains. But I got to give Tavian St. Clair some love, man. He hasn't played basketball since 7th grade. He hit a clutch three-point play there to draw him within 1, and then hit the game-tying 3. I mean, it was legit. So
yeah, it was a great performance there for Snap and St. Clair. Now they got to gear up, rest up, quick turnaround. They are hosting Dublin-Jerome tomorrow night. We won't be calling this one, but what can we see? Kind of a preview tomorrow night.
I believe if Bellefontain's able to hit shots like they did today, again, Dublin-Jerome's no joke, man. They're going to be coming in here. They made it to the Division I regional semifinals last year, so they're not going to be a cakewalk. So they better be ready for another battle, and it's what's going to be.
That it is. Russ, I appreciate you coming out here with me tonight, calling the game. We will be doing another game coming up Friday, January 6th, when the Chieftain boys will host Kitten Ridge. That'll be our next broadcast together. I'll be joining along with Greg Tuttle on Tuesday. This coming Tuesday, we'll be back here at Bellefontaine High School as the girls will take on St. Mary's. It'll be a great girls contest coming your way this coming Tuesday here at peakofohiotv.com. Again, Russ, thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. Shout out to Gary for being my producer and cameraman here tonight.
Yeah, thank you, Gary.
And thanks to everybody watching at home who got to enjoy a thrilling overtime Bellefontaine Chieftain win, defeating Jonathan Alder 53-46. Your final score, one final time. I'm Tyler Avila for Russ Hogue and Gary Kauffman. We are signing out here from Bellefontaine High School at peakofohiotv.com.